Hey guys, what's happening? Jared here from Detail Ease. Today we've got this beautiful G87 M2 and I'm going to take you through a whole decontamination and ceramic coating maintenance wash. We're going to be using a whole bunch of Detail Ease products. I'll take you step by step, explain what the product is, how it works, and a bit of the benefits of using it when cleaning your vehicle. Okay, cool. So this M2 was coated with our 5-year graphene ceramic. That was about 3-4 months ago. The vehicle's not too dirty, got a bit of dust, got a bit of tree sap and a little bit of, fallout contamination. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to jump into it. This is the way I like to do it. People have their different preferences. I prefer to start off not rinsing and first using a pre-wash. This is our pH neutral Citro wash. Great product to just lift some of that dirt, break down some of the contamination that's on the vehicle before you rinse it off. So what I'm going to do is I've got one of our foam cannons here. I've got about 200 mils of water. I'm very simply going to grab the Citro wash. I'm going to squirt a few squirts into that water. We don't need too much. That's probably about 100 mils there, not even. And we're going to start off by connecting this to our pressure washer and foaming up the vehicle. Let's jump into it. Citro wash. So what actually is Citro wash? Citro wash is a simple 100% natural product. It's actually made from a melamine, which is orange peel skin oils. So that's what this product's made out of. It's there to break up and break down contamination, bugs, dirt, debris, a bit of tree sap. It's the best product to use before making any contact with the surface of the vehicle. That also helps avoiding swirling, scratching, anything like that. This is a versatile product. A trigger can be put on it and it can be sprayed. It can be put through a foam cannon like we're going to do now. Note that this product isn't a high foaming product. It's made to literally break down and run that dirt to the bottom of the vehicle. Let's jump into it. Remember, when foaming, rinsing, or washing a vehicle, you always want to start from the top down. That way you're not spreading the dirt and starting from the bottom and moving it around. You're wetting it, you're breaking it down, you're rinsing it all off the vehicle from the top to the bottom. Now that we've foamed the vehicle with Citro wash, we're going to leave it for about 2 to 3 minutes just to do its thing, break everything down. Remember, you don't want to do anything like this on a hot surface, on a hot vehicle, or in direct sunlight. Always make sure the car's cold, the paint's cold, and you're in the shade. Cool, so we're going to let it sit for about 2 minutes, and then all we're going to do is rinse it off. Remember, this product is not something to be washed. This is a spray on, whether it's with the trigger or a foam cannon. It's let sit and then it's completely rinse off. So now that we've used our pre-wash, we've tried to break down and remove as much of the dirt, debris and fallout as possible. With that, we are going to jump to the wheels. Reason being is I like to keep all the dirty stuff first, separate. We're going to clean down low and then we're going to go up. So some of you might have noticed that I have 3 buckets in front of me. There's a reason for this and I'll explain that now. So all 3 buckets have water in, all 3 buckets have grit guards in, and some of them have different accessories and tools. In this bucket, this is our soak bucket. We're going to be using foam, a pH neutral bucket, as well as foam cannon shampoo. We'll get to that now. We have another bucket. This has just got clean water in with the grit guard. And then we have our wheel bucket. Make sure you know which ones are which, and I'll take you through the process now. We're going to jump to the wheels. I like to start off there. We're going to actually start off, let me grab you here, Eco Wheel Cleaner. What is it and how do you use it? Very simply, this is a pH neutral, non-acidic, non-harmful in any way, everyday wheel cleaner. This is something you can spray on your wheels, agitate, brush, clean and rinse. This is something that can be used on matte wheels. This can be used on polished wheels, high gloss wheels. It's It's also an eco-friendly, so all biodegradable products in here. Something nice for your wheels to look after them, keep them clean, and give them that extra little bit of shine with just a wash. Comes with a trigger. We're going to go around the car. Remember again, not hot wheels, not hot brakes, calipers, anything like that. We're going to go around. We're going to spray a few squirts onto each wheel, and then we're going to start at the first one we sprayed, give it a clean, rinse it, and move along the vehicle like that. Let's jump into it. So we have our bottle of Eco Wheel Cleaner, we have our wheel bucket, and we have a few brushes here that we're going to use from Detail Ease to clean this wheel. This is a gloss painted black wheel, pretty standard. A lot of cars are coming out like this now. If you're looking for something to clean your wheels with on a, let's say you're cleaning it every 2 days, 3 days, if you want to clean your wheels every day, this is the perfect product to use. You're simply just going to spray a few squirts on the wheel. Remember, this is non-acidic. It's not going to change color. You're not going to get any like disc wear or corrosion or anything like that. It's 100% eco-friendly, super easy to use. Spray the wheel. Here I've got one of our Detail Ease wheel spoke brushes. This is more to get into the dish here and just clean around. We're going to give that a clean, and then once we've gone through all the spokes here and done that, we will clean the face of the wheel, and that's this over here with our wheel face brush. There's still a lot of the Eco Wheel Cleaner on the wheel. You can see it's already lifting all the dirt. You can see how the color's changing as well. This as a cleaner adds a lot of shine to the wheel, so if you have a painted wheel like this or a polished wheel or anything like that, just by cleaning it, it's going to make it shine. So we'll clean the face of it as well, get into all these spokes. Here we're using a fairly soft brush, long nice bristles. We're not hitting the rim in any way, and we're just going to give it a clean. Lastly, we have one of our brushes from our multi-purpose brush kit. This is just to get in here by the wheel nuts. We've got a lock nut there, the other wheel nuts, you know, just to make sure everything's nice and clean. I like to also give that a bit of a brush, make sure we get all the dirt off here. Cool. Once that's done, I'm going to grab the pressure washer and we're going to give it a rinse. Great, so we've done that, we've cleaned the wheel, we've now rinsed it, and we're going to go to and do the rest of them. Before I do that, you know, two things I really like about this product is, one, it smells incredible, and two, I like to keep my wheels clean. Currently up here in Joburg now, we're having a rainy season and my wheels are just getting filthy. Every time I drive the car, they're dirty. I like using this product every day, every second day, cleaning my wheels, making sure that even in the rain, even with the potholes and all the dirt, my wheels are still clean and they look good. Okay, cool. Now for the next step. Now that we've washed the wheels, we are going to actually wash the vehicle for the first time. So this is our pH neutral. Again, you know, we want soft things, as this car's been ceramic coated before. This is our highly concentrated foam shampoo. It's got a nice bubblegum scent. It's a thick lather, thick suds. It softens as well some of the dirt, if any, is left behind after the pre-wash, and it cleans the vehicle very well. If you're doing this for the first time and you didn't do the pre-wash step, always remember the vehicle mustn't be hot, out of the sun, and remember to wash from the top down. Cool. This is this versatile shampoo can be used two ways. One is a bucket with a wash mitt and a grit guard, and another way is through a foam cannon. Today, you know, because we're going to use a bit of the bucket, as well as we'll foam up the car with the foam cannon. Like I said, it's highly concentrated. Here we put in probably about 50 mils to about 400 mils of water. In a bucket, we also don't need too much. I've got about 10 liters of water in this bucket. We're going to put about, I would say, 80 mils of shampoo. That'll be more than enough to wash this entire vehicle, plus another one. Saying you've rinsed the vehicle, now we're going to jump to washing it and foaming it. Before we connect the foam cannon, I'm just going to put some water just to get the soap a bit mixed in here. And that's more than enough there. And let's connect the foam cannon. Remember guys, we're going to be using a 2-bucket method here. Like I said earlier, 1 bucket is with your soap and your wash mitt, and another bucket is to rinse. We'll get to that now. Let's first foam up the vehicle. Okay, great. So now we're going to start washing the vehicle. We've got our 2 buckets here. Remember, one's with soap and our soft microfiber wash mitt. The other one has a grit guard in, just with clean water. Remember to wash with long strokes. Here we're going to grab our microfiber wash mitt. These things are great. They hold a lot of water, a lot of soap. Remember not to go in circles. Let's try and avoid swirling. Let's just go from left to right and just wash the vehicle. After, I would say a panel, depending on the size, to half a panel. Remember to go into your clean water first, rinse the wash mitt, grab some more clean soap and carry on. Start from the top of the vehicle and work your way down. Remember guys, if you drop the wash mitt, if you drop a cloth, anything that you're using to clean the vehicle with, throw it away. Don't touch the vehicle again with that cloth or wash mitt. So now that we've washed the vehicle using our foam concentrate shampoo, we are now going to jump to claying the vehicle. We are going to do a very light clay using our Detail Ease clay mitt as well as our clay lube. Okay, the clay mitt. So this is a microfiber mitt infused with clay. What this does is help remove any of the contamination or fallout that we haven't broken down and completely removed with the washing that we've so far done. It's a very nice, easy product to use. One of these clay mitts, especially on a car like this that's fairly dirty, you know, it's not too soiled, not too contaminated. A wash mitt like this, you'd be able to clay 10 cars easily. We're going to grab our clay lube, which is just a bit of lubrication so that the mitt, when it gets wet, you'll find it gets a bit stickier. It doesn't stick and you're able to glide it gently across the surface. Do not push hard. Do not work in circles, left to right or up and down. And it's a gentle clay just to remove it. You'll actually feel, if there's contamination, you'll feel rough spots and you'll feel the surface getting smoother. Let's jump to it. So what I like to do, I like to first prime the clay mitt with a bit of the clay lube, and then I like to prime the panel. Remember, the vehicle can be wet or dry. Just make sure that you use enough clay lube to get enough slip. And then all we're going to do is just gently glide our mitt back and forth over the panel. I can actually feel it going from rough to smooth. We're going to work our way around the whole vehicle, including the glass. Remember, glass also gets contaminated. Fallout, tree sap, things like that get stuck. So it's just a light move around the vehicle, spray, and remove that contamination. Great, so now that we've clayed the entire vehicle, we're going to put our clay mitt back. Use that again next time. Always remember, once you've finished using it, rinse it, make sure it's clean, pack it away, let it dry, use it again next time. We're now going to jump to the final wash on the vehicle. We're going to be using our Graphene Ceramic Base. What this is going to do is it's going to completely boost and rejuvenate the coating that's on the vehicle. If you're using it for the first time, Graphene Ceramic Base, and you do not have any coating on the vehicle, don't worry. This is going to put graphene ceramic on the car. It's going to make it hydrophobic, super hydrophobic. It's going to give it a protective layer, keep the car cleaner for longer, as well as protect against the harsh, harmful elements. Great product, super simple to use. I'm going to show you the process now, and yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so in order to use this specially formulated product correctly and properly and get the best out of it, this is the way to do it. Grab yourself a clean bucket with clean water in. On a vehicle this size, you don't need too much water. We've got about 1 liter to 1.5 liters of water in here. We're going to take our Graphene Ceramic Base and we're going to literally put it, we're going to take to the 1.5 liters, we're going to put about 30 mils in. This is also a highly concentrated ceramic base. You don't need too much. A little bit goes a long way. We're then going to take a microfiber cloth, one of our DE ones. Today I've chosen a green one. And that's how we're going to final wash this vehicle. We're going to mix the graphene base in with the water as well as the microfiber cloth. And we are going to literally now wash the entire vehicle with this microfiber cloth. Once we've done that, we're going to leave it. Again, guys, remember, make sure the vehicle's cold, the panels are cold, and you're not in direct sunlight. It's not hot. We're going to wash the entire vehicle, and then we're going to leave it for up to 5 minutes. We're going to let the soap sit on the vehicle. We're going to let the ceramic work itself into the clear coat, and we're going to let it do its thing. Let's get it done. Cool. So now that we've washed the entire vehicle with graphene ceramic base as well as a microfiber cloth, we're going to leave it for 5 minutes. We're going to let it work its magic. You can already see, if you come close here, how the soap is starting to bead up and go into little balls. That's the ceramic starting to work its way into the clear coat. Great. So now our 5-minute wait is over and we're going to rinse the vehicle, and straight away you're going to see how the water's just going to start beading and sheeting off. Let's check it out. Perfect. So now that we've rinsed the vehicle and the graphene base done what it's supposed to do, the car's surface is now beading water in tight, nice balls. It's running off the car, and as well as it's sheeting in a lot of places. The car's now a lot drier than it would normally be if we hadn't used it. And now we're going to switch to the last part, which is drying the entire vehicle. We're going to be using a double twisted loop microfiber drying towel. I have the large one here. This is a 60 by 90, as well as our gray glass waffle weave cloth. This is incredible for that streak-free finish on your glass, whether you're using our Pro Coat or just drying it. It's a perfect cloth to use. I'm going to put that in my pocket for just now, but we're going to dry the vehicle and start finishing up. Let's jump into it. Okay. Using a microfiber drying towel is great. Always remember, we want to avoid putting pressure. We want to avoid swirling and moving the towel around too much so that we don't scratch or swirl the car. Know that these microfiber drying towels can absorb a lot of water. One of these towels will be enough to dry this car 2 to 3 times over. You want to throw the towel on, You want to pull it slowly, let it soak up some of the water, absorb as much as it can, and the rest will just dry naturally. This is guaranteed not to streak, guaranteed not to leave any water that could possibly turn into water spots. A great way to dry your vehicle. Just slowly put it on and then gently just pull it around the panels. Remember the glass, we're not too worried about. We will come back for that, but it's literally gently lifting all the water off the surface. So the entire vehicle's dry now, using our twisted loop microfiber drying towel. The finish is awesome, the shine is back in the car, and now we're just going to final touch up the glass with our microfiber waffle weave cloth. This is incredible if you're looking for something that's just going to wipe the water away and not streak it. This cloth's incredible. It gives you that clear finish, crystal clear view. And that's it, it's literally go around the car and just wipe. Okay, great guys, so there you have it. We've done the complete decontamination wash. We clayed the vehicle. We even washed it with graphene bathe just to give it that extra shine, extra protection, and help keep it cleaner for longer. Thanks a lot for watching. Before we end, I just want to run you through the process one more time and the products that we used here from us at Detail Ease. So remember, we started off with our Citro pre-wash. This is a pre-wash to lift any dirt, bug guts, some contamination. This is a spray on, let it do its thing, rinse off. Super awesome product to use, pH neutral, won't harm any of your coatings. Safe to use also on PPF, wraps, things like that. Just make sure the vehicle is cold and out of the sun. Then we jump to our Eco Wheel Cleaner. Remember, we cleaned the wheels. It's a spray on. Use your wheel spoke brush, use your face brush, clean the wheel up nicely, and then rinse it. Do one wheel at a time. This is a product that can be used every day if you want. It's non-acidic. It's great for your wheels. If you're looking to keep them clean all the time, this is a product to use. It'll add nice shine as well. Then remember, we jumped to washing the vehicle for the first time. We used our concentrated foam. This is a shampoo that can be used in bucket as well as a foam cannon. It's highly concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. It's got an incredible smell and it does the job. It lifts the dirt, it cleans the car, and it also gives it a nice shine afterwards. After that, we then rinse the car again and we jump to the clay process. Remember, this mitt will do 5 to 10 cars easy, depending on how much contamination there is. It's a microfiber mitt that you put your hand in, accompanied with our clay lube for that bit of slip. This is going to lift that contamination, the tree sap, anything that was left behind after the 2 previous washes. One of these go a long way. It helps get that shine back, and it helps keep the surface nice and smooth. A must for all detailers or anyone looking to look after their vehicles. Remember guys, we also do have it in a clay bar as well. So we clayed the vehicle. We then jumped to our graphene bathe. This was our final step. Remember, we used a microfiber cloth. We used a little bit of water with this product. This is going to help keep the car cleaner for longer. It's going to make the vehicle bead and sheet water. This helps, in rainy months, any dust, any dirt, if it rains, it'll collect and it'll blow off the vehicle. Great product to use, also adds a lot of shine. And then that was it. We dried the car with our microfiber twisted loop drying towel. One of these, here's our smaller one. One of these will be enough to dry this car more than once and you won't have to wring it out. One of these small ones can hold up to about 1.5 liters of water. Guys, thanks for watching. Remember, we are going to be making a lot more videos We haven't even gone to the step of prepping the car in terms of tire shine, dressings, things like that. We've got coating videos coming out soon. We've got polishing videos coming out soon. Make sure to check our YouTube channel, and thanks a lot. Give us a like.